The soundproof door is a beautiful way to quiet a room. Here's how to install it. First, the door is very heavy. Make sure you have enough people to safely position it. Once the door is in place, remove the bottom shipping plate. Then mark the 4 hinge positions on the hinge side of the door opening. At the narrowest point in the opening, fasten a set of shims at the nearest hinge mark. Use a vertical level to establish a plumb line and fasten the other 3 sets of shims at the remaining hinge marks. It's critical to install the door jamb against a plumbed frame opening, so double check the shims for plumb. With the door at a right angle to the wall and the bottom close to the edge of the opening, carefully raise the door assembly into position. Then slide the assembly into the opening until the trim frame is flush with the wall. The door assembly is heavy and fragile at this point, so move slowly and carefully. While holding the jamb against the wall, open the door at a right angle. Carefully shim the door in place, keeping the jamb flush against the wall. Remove the inside 2 of the 4 installed short hinge screws. Drill out those screw holes and install the long hinge screws supplied with the door, maintaining the jamb flush with the wall. Repeat this for each of the remaining hinges. Note the door opening reveal and shim the remaining jamb and lintel so the reveal is even around the entire door. Shim behind the strike plates and replace the short screws with long screws. Apply blue painter's tape to protect the jamb and lintel and insert the supplied backer rod into the gap for the acoustic caulk. Twist and insert the backer rod for wider gaps. Apply the acoustic caulk, completely filling the entire gap. Leave no air spaces. Place the pre-mitered trim frame over the caulked gap to show an even reveal, and attach the trim frame with the supplied screws. Now remove the screws holding the pre-attached trim frame on the other side of the door and place it off to the side. Fill the jamb and lintel gaps with backer rod and apply the acoustic caulk, again completely filling the gaps. Replace the trim frame over the caulked gap to show an even reveal and replace all the trim frame screws. Place the door handle levers, spindle, and plates on both sides of the door. Use care with the screwdriver on the powder coating. Tighten the handle with the hex wrench and check the latches for any binding. All 3 latches should work smoothly. Now adjust the bolt on the automatic bottom seal so it contacts the frame plate to lower the seal completely when the door latches close. This may take a few tries. Adjust the side and top seals for a tight fit. And finally, remove the glue strip covers on the door seal mitered trim pieces and firmly press the top piece first, then the sides into place. The soundproof door is a beautiful addition to any room.